How's it going, my Fanning Goat family? Jared here, down in the vines. We're going to take a look at some bud break today. You can see a little bit, I got some snow flurries falling on us. We are first week of April. We had a little bit of cold spell roll through. Didn't get too cold, and you can hear our pups playing. Say hey Teddy, hey Rosie. Those are our two great Pyrenyes that help us out so wonderfully down here in the vines. And you can just see that amazing view. So let's go look at some bud break. So our first stop, and usually our best budding so far early in the season, is our Merlot. It is on a rootstock of 101-14. You can just see how beautiful that bud break is already. Last night we got down to about 33.5 degrees, didn't get much lower. I've actually already walked the vines this morning to look at everything. Say hey Rosie. Isn't she just the most pretty girl ever? We inspected for some damage, didn't find anything. That's a good one. Focus. Yeah, that is just absolutely beautiful right there. So you can see from our pruning video that we have already gotten everything tied down. We had a great season of pruning this year. We have actually thought about pushing our pruning date back some more, just because of little stuff like this where we get cold. Here's actually a good picture of a spur prune. This plant here is cane pruned. This side of this plant is actually spur pruned. This side is cane pruned. Here we have a Cabernet. This is a clone 007, also on rootstock 101-14. Let's check out a little bit of bud break that we have in here as well. As you can see, we still have a lot of swelling. Got some break on it here and there. Not as much as our Merlot, but still enough. If it got too cold, we'd get a little damaged. Not really gonna check out a whole lot of these, just because I already know we have a lot more swelling than actual bud break. But I will show you one of our two bud plants. As you can see, we have our grow tubes on already. Just getting prepared for the year already, a little bit above. But you see this, look at that. These grow tubes help hold some of the heat in, which help out a lot getting these younger plants to grow. So that's actually looking very well. That will eventually become the stock of the grapevine here, or the trunk, I should say. Let's put that back down. Now that we walked through our second tier of our cab, let's go down into our Petit Verdot, also on a rootstock of 101-14. We like that rootstock. It does well for us. We've had good success with it. That's why we kind of go with it. Grows for what we need. Down here, and you can kind of see the flurries are picking up a little bit. So we'll see what happens. We actually have really good bud break in our Petit. I'm extremely happy with this. We've had a little bit of misfortune with our Petit Verdot, just circumstances that were out of our hands, weather, improper pruning by some ex-employees, but that also falls back on training. We're still a younger vineyard, but we're learning, and I think we're getting a good hang of everything. We've got a good system going, so we're just hopefully gonna keep growing. So Let's get a little closer into this. See those beautiful bud breaks there. Man, I couldn't be happier with how we're going through the year. So the great thing about this site that we're on, other than this amazing view, I mean, you can't get better than those North Georgia mountains right there. Up at the tasting room, all the way up top there, standing on our balcony, we're at an elevation of 2,500 feet. That gives us pretty good growing. You know, weather, temperature, wind. We do have a lot of wind here. We actively monitor that with a weather station. Try and stay on top of it the best we can, because any grape grower knows, oh, just look at that. That is a great plant right there. Any grape grower knows you gotta have good soil, you gotta have good nutrition in it, you gotta have a good spray program, especially here in Georgia, because really when you look all around us, you see nothing but trees. This whole site was thick trees. We are zone agriculture. We did tear down some trees here, but we replanted. So yeah, no one likes tearing down trees. Just look how beautiful that is. But we replaced them with some more plants to, you know, produce that more oxygen and just help filter out. Man, it is starting to snow pretty good. Ground temperature though is warm, so it's not really going to stick all that well. But we'll just gotta hope that the air temperature doesn't drop too far. And when we're at an altitude like this, it's not uncommon to get some flurries here and there. So we actually have 2 tiers of Petit Verdot, planted on the same year, same root stock, everything. We just really like that plant, like the wine that it produces for us. It's a great grape. We absolutely love it. So right now we are heading down to our youngest vines. This is a Cab Franc. The root stock is unknown to me. So here we are heading down to our youngest plants. Is a Cab Franc. When I speak about misfortune, these unfortunate things have been hit pretty bad. This is third leaf, and we've had almost little to no harvest from them. First year we planted in a very bad drought. Didn't do anything. The next year we had drought again. Also, unfortunately, our planting site does not have the best soil. And if you look to across the street, we have plants over there as well. That is another block of Cab Franc. They both pretty much the same. Just a lot of misfortune with it. We had really great growth from it last year, and so far it's looking like we're having some good growth from it this year. As you can see here, that is a trunked plant. We're trying to get some more shoots off our trunk so we can eventually end up with something like that. And as you can see, we've got some buds. And if you look down here, if you watched our pruning video, I talked about Vitasil. That is the residue still left from the Vitasil. That stuff is just absolutely amazing. We love that stuff. That company, they really hit the nail on the head with that, man. They just that is an awesome product, especially when you're looking for something that's not, you know, per se bad, which, you know, I don't feel like any herbicide, insecticide, fungicide is really bad for a plant, because it all eventually dissipates, breaks down, but that Vitasil is just is a little bit more special, I would say, and I can't say enough about it. Definitely check it out. I will have a link down in the description to their website. I am not endorsed by them. The Vineyard here is not endorsed by them. We will really never probably get an endorsement from anybody, but we'll let you know what products we use, what we like. And if there are any fellow grape growers that view all this, drop down in the comments. Let us know what you like. If there's something that we use that you would like to get a hold of, shoot us over a message and we'll try and get in contact with you. That's what this channel is all about. We want to help others grow, and we want others to help us grow. That's kind of what we're after. So that was just a look down at our bud break and our nice snow that we're getting here. It is hard to believe we're in April in North Georgia and we're getting snow. Crazy, crazy weather. So here's our first tier. This is a Cab Saab clone 412. Let's see, we got a little bit of bud break popping on these. So this probably, if I were to rank on, probably sitting third on our bud break. First will by far be Merlot, then our Petit Verdot, then our Cab 412, then Cab 007, and last our Cab Franc. Let's take a little peek at our two bud here, see what we got going on. Yeah, got a little bit. I don't want to take this grow tube off too much. Let's see. Let's see down in there a little bit better. Get some good growth down in there. So, but that's what we got so far up here. We'll venture down the mountain, see what everything else looks like. Just can't give y'all enough of that view right there. Man. I just want to say thanks for tuning in today. This is just, you know, another little part that y'all get to see. As you can see, I'm getting covered in some flurries here. It's picking up. Hopefully the weather kind of calms down a little bit for us. Last year we actually got hit pretty hard with some frost. Lost some positions, lost some grapes due to that. Had a little bit of a tough time pruning this year with it, but all you can do is keep pushing on. It's part of farming. Look at that girl behind me, so photogenic. And then her brother's over there too. I gotta say, those two dogs, greatest dogs ever. Come on, Rose. They're still pups, really. But I tell you, to help keep these grapes growing, it wouldn't be possible without them. And especially the whole staff here at Fainting Goat. I just, you know, this place is great. Come out, check us out. We're located in Jasper, Georgia. You can find us online too. We've got Facebook, Instagram, getting this YouTube channel rocking and rolling. You know, come out, try some wine, buy a shirt, get a sticker. We've got all types of inventory. As you can see, we've got goat sweatshirts, we got regular sweatshirts. My shirt's a little ragged and worn, but you know, I work in it, so they're actually really good quality shirts, sweatshirts, everything we've got. I just want to really just say thank you Don't forget, hit the like button, hit that subscribe button. I've got more information coming out, so just stay tuned and see you next time.